Guys, this is Mr. Josh CJ, and this is your race review of the Emillia Grand Prix in San Marino. Max Verstappen dominates the Grand Prix and wins. Literally, for the second time in his career, earns the Grand Slam. Pole, fastest lap, and led all the race, dominated the whole Grand Prix. In these conditions, I knew he would, because Max Verstappen is one of the best in these conditions. So, yeah, I'm not surprised he dominated at all, to be honest. He finished ahead of teammate Sergio Perez, and then third, Lando Norris. Wow, the McLaren driver on the podium. Many congratulations. George Russell, P4, after starting P11. Absolutely fantastic. And George Russell's teammate, Lewis Hamilton, finished the race P13. An absolutely horrific weekend for the seven-time world champion. To me, this probably tops his worst weekend, like a Monaco 2011, because that is an absolute horror show by Lewis Hamilton. But I gotta say, this is even worse. So this is officially his worst weekend ever, I reckon. And when I do driver ratings, there's going to be no bias here at all. Even though I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan, I've already decided what score I'm giving him. And you'll find out when I do driver ratings and team ratings. Well, if you're on our WhatsApp group, then you'll know already. But yeah, if I like Lewis Hamilton, he's not immune from criticism. I will just come out and say it how it is, and say it how I see it. So, yep, I think you all know what's coming. But George Russell, he is outperforming that Mercedes. He really is. Race rating, 5 out of 10. When the cars are on intermediates, it's quite interesting. But then once the drives come in, out onto the track, slick tyres, it went a bit of a stalemate. Carlos Sainz and Daniel Ricciardo made contact on the opening lap. Ricciardo crashed into Sainz, and Sainz beached in the gravel. So unfortunately, another very early exit to Carlos Sainz. Mick Schumacher spins in the race, so not the best races for him. Yuki Tsunoda, wow, he finishes in the points. Sebastian Vettel, P8, wow, what a turnaround from a few weeks ago. My goodness me, Sebastian Vettel was all over the fucking place a few weeks ago, out in Australia, well, 2 weeks ago. But what a turnaround in this race. And finally, Aston Martin scored some points. Charles Leclerc was nailed on to get P3, but then got too greedy and spun and damaged his front wing and ended up finishing P6. Leclerc so far has not put a foot wrong this season, but that was a huge error, and he needs to cut that out if he's going to be world champion this year. But well done to Max Verstappen, fully deserved win. Sergio Perez did well in the other Red Bull. But as I said, a weekend to forget for my driver, Lewis Hamilton. Nicholas Latifi finally finishes the Grand Prix. Well done. The worst driver on the grid, but well done for finishing a race anyway. But he's still crap. Comment your thoughts down below. I will always reply. And join me tomorrow for driver ratings and team ratings for the Emiliano Grand Prix. Bye-bye.